Now first things first, are you actually cooked? The answer is, no, you're not. A year ago, I was in your exact position.
Played these games before!
Sitting at this exact table, stressing about my GCSE physics. Because, I wasn't that guy with 300 IQ. I wasn't that guy who used to score 100 out of 100 and grade 9 throughout their mocks. I was just like you. I had no one to help me, right? But guess what? I still ended up scoring 85% on GCSE Physics Paper 1 and a grade 9 in my GCSE Physics. And now I teach GCSE Physics part-time. A year ago, I could have never imagined that. And here's how you can do that too. 1 minute. No, I don't need your 1 minute. Your exam paper needs your 1 minute. And by that, I mean, on 22nd of May, 2025, you're sitting in exam hall and you're going to be given a paper like this, right? And the mistake most of the people do is they open the paper and they start writing. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to skim through the paper, give it a good 1 minute, look at the multiple choice questions, and then look at the 6 markers. Because usually, what they do for you is literally give you hints for the 6 markers. So boom, for example, a multiple choice question asks you, okay, for example, they ask you what's going to happen to a wire if I'm going to increase the resistance. And then a 6 marker asks you, for example, explain how a circuit works. There you go. You have some information you can use from that multiple choice questions. So on that exam day, 1 minute is all you need to give your paper before answering the question. The last 10%. As a GCSE physics tutor, I've marked many GCSE physics paper, and I've seen many students, they miss out on the next grade by just 2 marks, by just 3 marks, by just 1 mark. And if I think back to my GCSE results day, many of my friends, they missed out on a grade 9 by just 1 mark. And when you sit and think, hey, where did I lose my 1 mark? Was it messing up a 6 marker? Was it, messing up a calculation? We are all wrong. The actual problem is your last 10%. And by that, I mean one weakness which overcomes 99 strengths. Some people have a weakness of, with units. They don't remember units, or they don't, convert units. Some people have a weakness of not correctly using their terminology. So, for instance, not stating your assumptions, right? Let's say when an object falls, its gravitational potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Considering that there is no air resistance. So what you can do is figure out your last 10% and work on it, okay? Listen, this might sound small, but a good revision folder is literally a game changer. And by the way, this is the exact folder I had a year ago for my GCSE Physics. So you need to put your past papers and the last 10%, your weak topics, as I said earlier, a mark scheme bank, and anything else which is related to your GCSE Physics in a good revision folder. So start making one today. Now for this part, I want to come to the 30% of the paper, which is definitions. We've all been there, arguing with our teacher, like, why did you take away a mark from me, even when I explained the answer? Now, think about this, guys. The examiner who's sitting 5,000 miles away from you, okay? Who doesn't know who you are? Who doesn't care who you are? Who's marking your paper at 3 a.m., okay? Sacrificing their sleep for some money. They're not going to care if you understood the physics concept. They're going to care if you understood the way it's written in the mark scheme. So, take questions from the examiner. Now,
hold up. Wait a minute.
I don't mean that. I mean, read mark schemes. because they're gonna tell you what the examiner needs word for word, and I wish I had that earlier, because you know, GCSE Physics is not how you understand, it's why you understand. Can you explain it? Now here's the thing, the most important part of this video, required practicals. I know you're gonna hate this name, but listen to me. Many people, they practice calculations, they practice definitions, they do past papers, but they forget required practicals. And let me get this thing straight. AQA loves to ask required practicals, you know. So know the method, know the errors, okay? Systematic, human, you know, all sorts of errors. Know your common issues with the practical. So let's say, you know, for instance, I have my resistance of a wire practical because I love electricity. So what can go wrong? Okay, any safety measures? Because they love to ask you those questions. Now, you know that you've got less than 100 days, yeah, but you're the one who is in control. So don't let these topics control you, control them. And if you've got like any question, any topic, let me know in the comments. I'm always there to help you guys. And these tips, trust me, they work. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video.